So this is just a random little news video about Pokemon Go that came out today. There was some news that came out today for Pokemon Go about the new season, the two upcoming events, and yeah, it's definitely not news I would have expected to cover, but you know what? I do really love Pokemon. I do like Pokemon Go, despite all the bad things that have happened with it. So we're going to be talking about some Pokemon Go news today. First off, we have the announcement of the next season called Adventures Abound. And it starts on the 1st of September through December 1st, which obviously is the season. And it's going to be introducing Paldea Pokemon into the game, which we'll talk about the Paldea Pokemon being added in a second. But yeah, all the information here talks about what's coming in this season. There's also a little picture to the right here about the season. Also, yeah, Charmander is the next Community Day Classic. Pretty sure it already got one. So this is the third time Charmander has been a Community Day for Pokemon. But yeah, we have here some of the new things. There's going to be a Master Ball research. Shadow Zapdos will be in raids. Genesect will be in raids. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune will be in raids. And then a little bit of a look on the events coming. The Psychic Spectacular is coming back. A new event out to play. Oddish Research Day is coming. And Azurill Hatch Day, which is just probably another one of those. I think like they did a Riolu Hatch Day before. I don't remember when, but it'll just be probably like, oh, it's boosted odds. You can get real Oddish and eggs and hatch it. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Or Azurill, given that I've got so many Marill now in Scarlet and Violet that are shiny, it just doesn't bother me. But yeah, that's all of the sort of background of the next season. Next up, we have the next event coming to Pokemon Go starting on the 5th. And it is entitled A Paldean Adventure, and it adds in some of the new Paldean Pokemon into the game. Pokestops apparently turning gold. Because we already have two Paldean Pokemon in the game. We have Gimmighoul and Goldengo. But this one is adding in Hoppip. This isn't what they're adding in. But this is also Route 1 sort of spawns in the game, which I think is awesome that they're getting in some Route 1 spawns increased. But yeah, here's all the new Pokemon that they're adding in. We got the 3 starter Pokemon being added into Pokemon Go, which is weird because Galar doesn't even have any starter Pokemon added in. There's a couple of Galar Pokemon added in, and none of them are the starters. It's weird. Maybe they're saving the starters for whenever they do add in, their community days. Maybe they're going to introduce them, because they did do a community day where they introduced a new Pokemon. That was Teddiursa Day. And I think Swinub Day also introduced Mamoswine as well, but I can't remember. Either way, I feel like they might be saving those for that, which would be cool. But also, like, come on, you have the Paldea starters in here now. I'm excited to catch Fuecoco in the game. Fuecoco is my favorite starter. I'm excited to catch him. And then Lechonk and Oinkologne, or as I like to call it, Oinkolone, because it looks like it's spelled like baloney, even though I know it's Oinkologne, because it's like cologne. I know that. I'm stupid. But I just like to call it Oinkolone. And then, an amazing thing is they're adding Shiny Lechonk into the game as well as its evolutions, which is the first Paldea Shiny, I believe, in the game, because I don't think you can... No, you can't get Gimmighoul in the game yet. It's only the roaming form anyway. But yeah, it's the first Paldea Shiny in the game, which I am excited about is the Chunk. It's like the most memorable, one of the most memorable Paldea shinies of them all. And then we got some raid Pokemon. We actually have all the letters of Paldea unknown. We have Magnetric, Turtonator, Metagross, Camerupt, Machamp, and then 2 Ultra Beasts. One of them is my favorite. I like Kartana. Best Ultra Beast. That is the Paldean Adventure event. And then there's an event happening right after that that was unlocked during GoFest, because they usually during GoFest they have these things called Ultra Unlocks that if you complete enough of the global challenges, if enough players complete global challenges, they'll unlock an event for everyone. And that's what happened this year, like it's happened every year. And it's just adding even more Paldea Pokemon into the game. This is called Ultra Unlocks Paldea, and it is adding more Paldea Pokemon into the game. Ones I did not expect for them to add, but we have Nimble, Low Kicks, Pawmi, Pawmo, Pawmot, Bombardier, Frigibax, Arctibax, and Baxcalibur. Now, they had a little teaser. It was on Twitter, I know. Or X, I know it's called X now. That showed off the typings of the Pokemon that would be unlocked during the Ultra Unlock if it happened. I completely guessed Pawmi and Nimble correctly, although for the bug typing I also had Tarantula. But for the ice typing, I had Citadel, and for the flying typing, I had Squawkabilly. So Bombardier and Frigibax are completely just choices I was not expecting to be added into the game, which also makes it weirder that Bombardier is the new shiny coming in this event too. So we're having 2 Paldean shinies come into the game, or 4 if you count the Oinkologne and the 2 forms of Oinkologne. But yeah, so we have in total, I have to count here, hold on. We have in total 21 new Pokemon coming to the game if you count Oinkologne as their 2 different forms as 2 different Pokemon. Which is kind of exciting. It's kind of cool. And then obviously there's more raids, which just adds Bombardier and Cleavor into the list. But yeah, that's all the Pokemon Go news for today. I'm excited to finally get to catch some new Pokemon in the game. GoFest was awesome, and I'm glad that these Pokemon got unlocked, because if it was just going to be the Chonk and the starters, I would have kind of been a little bit upset. But I'm glad the global stuff got unlocked, and now we get Nimble, Pawmi, and Frigibax, and Bombardier. I cannot wait. This starts the 5th. The new season starts the 1st, but the first of 2 events starts the 5th, so I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.